And tonight we're tracking the very latest after the Portland police opened fire inside a homeless shelter, killing one man who witnesses say was armed with a knife. Now many are questioning the officer's use of deadly force. It is 5 o'clock. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. This all happening at the City Team Ministries Portland shelter on Southeast Grand yesterday. And tonight we start with live team coverage and want to begin with our Chris Holmstrom, who's live in downtown with new details police just released moments ago. Chris.
Yeah, they did. They just released a 6-hour timeline leading up to that fatal shooting in Southeast Portland. Here's the latest. On Saturday afternoon around 2:30, a man who identified himself as Elliot Fritz called 911 saying his family was murdered. Well, he gave a Southeast Portland location. That turned out to be a construction site. The contractor told police the man described Elliot Fritz as acting bizarre. Officers then found him nearby, but they say he backed away from them. They say he got a knife from his pocket and held it up to his throat and ran. Well, officers did not pursue him because they wanted to de-escalate the situation. Then, as they were debriefing, a community member said that he was waving a knife at them and tried to carjack them. Then, 2 hours later, a woman called police saying her car was stolen by force. Officers responded, learned that she had a struggle with Ella Fritz. At 7:30, another 911 call, a man reporting he and his family were the victims of road rage. Then at 7:45, a call to a homeless shelter in Southeast Portland. Witnesses I spoke with, they reported him acting erratically right before he was killed by Portland police officers.
He should have never used deadly force. There was no reason for it. There's, a dozen cops there. They could have rushed him. Anything. I mean, they could have tased him. They could have stopped him. And they chose to shoot.
Now, keep in mind, this is still an ongoing investigation. More interviews still need to be done, but once we learn more, we'll bring it right back to you. Jeff and Jennifer, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, now let's go to our Lisa Balick live at City Hall now with details and concerns from some people about what happened that night. Lisa?
Well, today, the 7 Portland police officers involved in the shooting were being interviewed by investigators. Now, their names are not being released due to threats to their safety, according to the police bureau. The big question, whether that shooting was justified. Chaos and horror is how some describe what they saw Saturday night.
He was standing like this. He slit on his right side first, and people saw around him, the staff saw, and people started to scream and get away from him.
Morgan Thomas Pickering had checked in to stay the night at the City Team Ministries shelter. Suddenly, he says, an agitated man ran in without a shirt. Staff gave him a coat, then police were at the door. Pickering says that's when the man, John Ellifritz, started cutting himself. Officers then ordered him to drop his weapon.
The police ordered him several times. I heard him say, drop the knife, drop the knife, drop the knife, drop the knife.
Police then fired several shots, and Ellifritz died at the shelter from those gunshots, says the medical examiner. There are a lot of questions about officers' response, especially when there are multiple videos taken by witnesses before and during the shooting.
A chaotic and really horrifying scene where police enter into a building and within about 60 seconds have shot and killed a man that was some distance from where the police were.
The ACLU of Oregon wants increased transparency into what happened and a review of training procedures involving deadly force. Meanwhile, a grand jury will review the evidence, including officer and witness testimony, to determine if there will be any charges against the officers involved. Now, I found out the police bureau is looking into the credibility of those threats against the officers, and they say if their investigation wraps up and everything's all right, they will release the names of those officers. Now, the case will also go before the Police Review Board, which has members of the general public on it, and the investigative files and grand jury transcripts will be posted on the Portland Police Bureau's website. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.